Take 4. Hi, Mr. David Green. Okay,
Hi.
I am here to do an interview on professionalism. So my first question to you is, what is professionalism?
Professionalism is about thinking about a situation and thinking about your responses to what that situation would be and not just automatically acting. It's about also being prepared for whatever may come your way and reacting accordingly. So I think you have to maintain that all the time.
Nice. Okay, number 2, why is it important to be professional at the workplace?
Well, I think the workplace is really important to be professional. And I think the main reason behind that is that this is how people are going to view you. You're not only representing yourself as a worker or as an employee at any place, you're also representing the person you report to, your co-workers, and the company itself. So if you aren't professional in that environment, then you're really showing a disrespect to the environment and to those around you that are working to make sure that the situation or the place that you're working is the best place to be, and people can see that from the outside and in.
All right, thank you. And number 3, not the last question though. Who should we be professional in front of?
Well, I think that we all have friends and when we create those friendships, it's easy to become unprofessional around those friends and in those relationships. So I think that it's okay to not be uptight and professional all the time. I think it's knowing the situation specifically. So if you're out to lunch with some friends during the work hours, as long as you don't have on something that says that, hey, I work at Community College Philadelphia, then you can kind of joke and have a little more fun and be more relaxed. But once you enter or you're doing anything that is for the company you're working for, then you have to make sure that you maintain that sense of professionalism.
Mm-hmm. Number 4, what is the official dress code for all orientation leaders?
An orientation leader should wear, according to the weather, either slacks, jeans I think is appropriate, and or shorts, appropriate shorts. And they should always have on their orientation leader shirt, whichever one that we have at that time. It shows that there's a unity amongst the orientation leaders, and it's more than creating a sense of professionalism, it's creating a sense of community, because when the orientation leaders have on these shirts and they're showing students around campus, I want other students who may already be here to be able to identify, oh, that person knows, and they also happen to be an orientation leader. So it's important for me that they always have that shirt on when they're doing anything that's specific.
Yes. Last question. Yay. Okay. Do you have any advice for us on being professionalism at the workplace?
Advice for the students about being professional, I think it's important to have close friends or friends at work or in that work environment. And I think you need to cultivate those friendships and those relationships in and outside the place of employment. I think what's important is to make sure that you maintain the professionalism or the relationship in a way that when you are back and doing the job, that it doesn't affect how you do the job. You know, I always discourage people that are dating to work in the same office or be doing the same job at the same time. I mean, that people do meet that way, but the challenge becomes if something happens within that relationship, it impacts the entire community that you're working with. So it's just really maintaining a sense of friendship and loyalty to one another, and making sure that as you move forward in your relationships with everyone that you're working with, that you always know, or you always measure out what the impact's going to be on the relationship after whatever you're doing is completed.
All right, thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you. I'm glad that I could be of assistance.
And Annuity, this was take 4. It took a while. Cameraman, not so good.